Never burn a Stewie balloon because something weird is going to happen. There was this kid who hated Stewie from Family Guy, and when his brother wanted to mess with him, he gave him a Stewie balloon. The kid tried to throw it, punch it, kick it, until he was completely exhausted. Then he noticed the fireplace, and he decided to throw the balloon in it to destroy it. And that's when everything changed. His brother just sat down to watch Family Guy, but when the episode ended, something stepped out of the TV. It was Stewie, and he wasn't laughing. He was furious and staring right at him. If you don't want Stewie showing up in your house, like and subscribe and leave a baby bottle emoji in the comments. Never mess with this hamster because this is not ordinary one. This kid was in a pet store, making fun of the animals and even doing nasty things to them. The worst part? He stuck bubblegum on the back of a hamster. That night, the kid went to sleep like nothing happened. But when he woke up, all his hair was gone, completely bald. When people checked the CCTV footage in the backyard, they couldn't believe their eyes. The hamster was there, flexing. If you don't want this hamster coming after you, like and subscribe and leave a hamster emoji in the comments. Never let this rat get out of your toilet. A man came home after an all-you-can-eat buffet. He'd eaten too much and rushed to the bathroom, but when he opened the toilet, he froze. A huge rat with long arms and razor-sharp claws was crawling out, dripping wet, scratching at the seat like it wanted out. He panicked and flushed it fast, gone in seconds. But that night, people in his neighborhood found cats ripped open, strange bite marks everywhere. If you don't want this rat showing up in your toilet, like and subscribe and leave a rat emoji in the comments. Never look at Nosy. If you ever see him on the street, run away immediately. One kid was scrolling on social media when he saw the news. Nosy, the animatronic rabbit, had escaped. At first he laughed, thinking it wasn't real. But then another post appeared. A video of a huge animatronic tearing apart the garage where it was built. When he looked closer, he froze. It was filmed in his own neighborhood. Terrified, he refused to leave the house, but later, his mom asked him to grab the groceries from the car. That's when he saw Nosy crossing the street, staring right at him. The moment their eyes met, Nosy charged. The kid ran, but the animatronic slammed into a car inches away. If you don't want to see Nosy, like and subscribe and leave a rabbit emoji in the comments. Never go to an abandoned Disneyland. At first, it might seem harmless. Empty rides, fading music, and colorful castles that look frozen in time. You'll feel curious, even excited, like you've stepped into a forgotten fairy tale. But the deeper you walk, the stranger it gets. The music doesn't stop. He blows louder even though no one's around. Then you see him, a man dressed in a Mickey Mouse costume, until instinct kicks in. You've started to run, but no matter how fast you move, the sound of his heavy footsteps is always right behind you. If you don't want him to follow you forever, like and subscribe and leave a mouse emoji in the comments. Never go to this animatronic museum restroom. This family went to the museum. It looked fun. Animatronics were moving, singing, and all the kids' favorite characters were there. But then, one of the kids needed to go to the restroom. Inside, he saw a bunny statue sitting on top of one of the toilets. At first, it looked normal, until he noticed. The bunny's eyes moved. He ran out and told the staff. But when they went to check and asked if the bunny was an animatronic, the worker looked confused and said, "There's no animatronic in there. It's just a statue." If you don't want to get stuck in that restroom, like and subscribe and leave eye emoji in the comments. If you ever dream of this scary Bluey, wake up immediately. There was a kid who loved watching Bluey. Every night before bed, it was his favorite cartoon. But one day, while playing in the park, he noticed something strange. A few weird dog-looking figures started walking closer to him. They didn't bark, they just stared with big smiles. That night, when he watched Bluey again, he dreamed about it. But this time, Bluey looked different. Its smile was too wide. Its eyes didn't blink. The girl never woke up, because the scary version of Bluey character was staring at him in his dream, still smiling. If you don't want to dream of this scary Bluey, like and subscribe and leave dog emoji in the comments. If you ever see Michael Myers on Halloween night, run smart, not scared. Here are 5 tips to survive. Tip 1, don't hide, relocate. He doesn't run, but he always finds you. Move from one safe spot to another. Keep distance, not silence. Tip 2, avoid dead ends. Hallways, closets, and bathrooms, death traps, stay in open areas where you can see him before he sees you. Tip 3, use noise as a weapon. Throw something, break glass, set off alarms. Michael follows silence. Noise breaks his rhythm. Tip 4, don't go alone. He hunts loners. Stay in a group. More eyes, more chances. And if someone says, "I'll check it out," don't let them. Tip 5, end it or escape it. If you knock him down, don't stare, don't wait. Don't try to make sure. Run, get out of the house, get in a car, go where the lights never fade. Because if you turn around, he'll already be gone. If you don't want Michael Myers chasing you, like and subscribe and leave a pumpkin emoji in the comments. Never let this lizard bite your kid. A mom left her child in the backyard to play. Everything seemed fine until they saw a news report about a small meteor that had fallen nearby. They didn't think much of it. The next day, their son cried while playing outside. The parents thought he was just hungry because they couldn't see what was really happening. The truth. He had been bitten by a strange little lizard that came from that meteor. The following day, while shopping at the supermarket, their son turned and smiled, revealing dozens of small, sharp teeth. If you don't want to be bitten by the lizard, like and subscribe and leave a lizard emoji in the comments. Never say 67 like the 67 Kid meme. That's why he always repeats it. He's the real SCP-67. One day, a kid tried saying 67 as a joke. That night, she dreamed of the 67 Kid's face, but scarier, twisted, and grinning. In her dream, he only whispered one thing, 6, 7, over and over again. She woke up thinking it was just a nightmare. But that evening, walking home, she felt something behind her. If you don't want him following you home, like and subscribe and leave smiling face emoji in the comments. Never throw a stone at this crow. This man was enjoying his morning coffee when he saw a crow stealing his roasted nuts. To scare it away, he threw a small stone. But instead of missing, he hit it. The crow tried to fly, but only made it a few meters before falling behind a fence. Feeling guilty, he ran over to help and take it to the vet. But when he looked, there was nothing. The crow had vanished. The next morning, he woke up to dozens of crows perched around his house. Then one day, his hands started to change. His fingers twisted into claws, feathers grew from his skin, and a sharp beak pushed out from his mouth. If you don't want to end up like him, like and subscribe, and leave a bird emoji in the comments. If the 67 Kid is following you, here's how to survive. Rule 1. If you see the number 67, don't read it out loud. That's how it knows you noticed. Rule 2. Never walk home alone. The 67 Kid hates crowds, but loves when you're isolated. Rule 3. If you hear footsteps that match yours perfectly, don't run straight, turn corners, go where people are, and never look back. Rule 4. If you see a child smiling at you in the dark, don't answer when it adderks or ning, that's how it takes you. If you want him to stop following you, like and subscribe and leave a foot emoji in the comments.